Lesson 2-3 Possessive Nouns. We're going to learn how a noun can show possession or ownership. Possessive nouns. Possessive nouns can show us who or what something belongs to. So James hat is the example here below. Notice this apostrophe s. We're going to talk about this a little later. For now, what you need to know is that this means this. So what are the rules for forming possessive nouns? Let's see. We have first the case we have, we're dealing with a singular noun, we have to add an apostrophe and then s. So a woman's gloves, Mr. Smith's house, the student's question. If we have a plural noun that ends in an s, we have to add only an apostrophe. So the teachers, not just one teacher, maybe two teachers or more. The teacher's documents, right? So these are several documents that belong to several teachers, more than one. The Williamses' house, right? So the Williamses are a family. The girls' pants. So again, several girls, not just one. Notice again how we have first the s and then the apostrophe. Or nouns that do not end in s. So we add an apostrophe and s. So to any other plural, for instance, the men's umbrellas, the geese's nest, the children's uniforms. For these examples, we're going to add an s, apostrophe s at the end, because these plurals do not end with s. Let's go right ahead and practice the vocabulary and phrases of this lesson. The children's toys. Los juguetes de los niños. A parents' meeting. Una reunión de padres. Dr. Luis's office. La oficina del Dr. Luis. Mrs. Jones's coat. El abrigo de la señora Jones. Charlie's dream is to become a doctor. El sueño de Charlie es ser doctor. This is a women's club. Este es un club de mujeres. Mike's desk is this one. El escritorio de Mike es este. Boss's speech was inspiring. El discurso del jefe fue inspirador. So we're going to recap the examples from the previous slides. Possessive nouns are highlighted with in yellow. The children's toys, a parents' meeting, Dr. Luis's office, Mrs. Jones's coat. Again, possessive nouns are children's, parents, Lewis's, Jones's. Continue. Charlie's dream is to become a doctor. Charlie's is a possessive noun. This is a women's club. Women's is the possessive noun. Mike's desk is this one. Mike's, that is the possessive noun. Boss's speech was inspiring. Boss's in this case is the possessive noun. Now, pronunciation for this lesson is going to be very interesting because the apostrophe s at the end is going to modify how normally we pronounce some of these words. So let's take a look at that. We have first children's, toys. Remember, when we have here a z sound, it's different than an s sound. Okay, moving on. Parents. Meeting. Louis's. office, office. Mrs. Mrs. Joneses, Joneses. So here notice that we have at the end S apostrophe S, but in the pronunciation we're going to add an extra vowel. That vowel is a E sound here. Joneses. Moving on. Coat, coat. Charlie's, Charlie's. Dream, dream. Become, become. Doctor, doctor. Women's, women's. Mics, mics. Bosses, bosses. Speech, speech. Inspiring, inspiring. And finally, we will see a conversation. We're late to Tony's party. I know, just give me a second. What was the party again? At Harley's house. We should stop at Denny's to buy something as a gift. Here we have three possessive nouns. So here is Tony's party, which is this party. It's for Tony, or I can say it belongs to Tony, but kind of we know that the party that's going to be thrown is for Tony. So Carly's house here, the house belongs to Carly, right? So this might be the Tony's party, but it's going to be at Carly's house. And finally, Dennis, it's just a place, okay? But we use this possessive noun to indicate, in some cases, the name of a certain establishment. Like we can talk about McDonald's and any other establishment where they might sell food, although in this case, Denny's is meant to be a store, not a fast food establishment or place.